Looking for love and dating apps and DMs. Looking for love and nothing is sticking. Seeing red flags, getting catfished. What's up? Gotta do now that I found two gals and that'll help me. I just can't wait to get adjacent to you. Looking for love.
All right, welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent. You're gonna recognize this voice because we had her on our single Ready to Mingle, and she is coming to us from Martha's Vineyard.
Martha's Vineyard. She's having a mimosa from Martha's Vineyard.
Martha's Vineyard.
Oh my God, that laugh. Your hair's so long.
Oh, it's getting long, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, wow, it's so cute. That's
I didn't know if I was like, will my hair ever grow again? And then someone told me that some people are just short hair people and some people are just long hair people.
So what are you?
I guess I'm a short hair person. I feel like it needed to grow. It's been this length for years.
I think
I
it's great. Like, guys, we have Dre in the house, so welcome back. We wanted to hear all of your adventures, what's going on, updates, tell us everything. Okay, when did you move to Martha's Vineyard?
I moved right in the middle of April, mid-April. Yeah.
Okay, mid-April. And
yes,
do they have a shortened name for it? Like, I don't know, like Martha's or just
the Vineyard. It's
okay. The Vineyard. Okay, of course. It's the Vineyard. Got it.
The Vineyard.
That makes sense.
People come and say, I'm going to Martha's. I'm like, no, you're going to
the Vineyard. What made you choose to move there?
Well, so I went to PT school at Texas State, and one of my classmates, Ann Smith, moved up here like at the very end of 2019. And so she's been here ever since. And I will tell you the story. It was 2 years ago I came up here as a traveler. And I was at my house in Austin at that time 2 years ago. And I said aloud, I said, this is the year I'm going to take a travel job. And that was a Monday night. And the very next morning, Tuesday morning, Ann texted me out of nowhere. And she said, hey, Dre, I hope you're doing well. We're looking for travelers on Martha's Vineyard. Are you interested?
Wow.
And I was like, you heard me. That is crazy. And she had moved away and we were
put it out there.
Yeah, obviously still friends, but we hadn't reached out to each other in like 6 years. She reached out to me completely out of the blue. So I know, I love that. So yes, put it out there. Just say it out loud.
Like divine. It's divine. Wow. And how did you find where you're living? Where are you living on the Vineyard?
So now I'm living, there's 6 towns on the Vineyard, 6 little towns, and I'm living in Edgartown. Side note, Edgartown is also where the Obamas live, just saying.
Oh, okay. Just that like, family, that American royalty.
Yeah. Yes. American royalty right down the street. Actually, pretty far away from me, but same zip. Same zip. So I'm living in Edgartown, and I'm so lucky because the last time I lived and worked here, I work at Martha's Vineyard Hospital. I'm in the outpatient PT department.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. It's a fabulous place to work. It's part of Mass General out of Boston, and like it's just a fabulous place to work. More on that. I'll tell you right now. No, I'll tell you later. But so my boss, when I lived up here the first time, I'd been connected with my boss, obviously, and reached out to him and told him I wanted to come back. And it was kind of funny. Like, things just started opening up. As soon as I, said it for real out loud, I told some girlfriends, I think I want to move back to the Vineyard. Like, a week later, my best friend was like, my mom is moving down. She's retiring from Dallas and wants to move to Austin. She wants to rent your house. And she'll rent your house forever. So that's who's in my house is my BFF's mom, Miss Susie.
That's awesome.
I know. And then like literally 2 weeks after that, my boss up here texted me and he's like, hey, I know it's before you want to be here, but there's a condo available, a garage apartment available in February. Can I just connect you with the people? So he connected me with the people and they were so gracious to wait for me until April, and the lease started in April. So they held it for me, and it's a really cute garage apartment. It's 800 square feet. Yeah, it's perfect. It's 1 bedroom. It's nice and roomy. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, washer. And then I have a huge private yard. I have an outdoor shower. Yeah.
For Jerry.
And Jerry is welter. He just lets himself out and we'll just go sun by himself.
Oh,
And get on up when he's ready. It's real.
I'm dying to know, who is your best friend?
Oh, yes. This
In
amazing
Austin?
connector.
No, and your whole I mean, who's
Who's my best friend of all time?
well, whoever's mom's staying in your house. Who is
Yeah,
it?
that's Katie. Yeah, that's Katie.
Okay.
To Lost
Okay.
Friends. I feel like, I don't know if you, I'm like, wow, look, I'm like, there's a whole best friend bucket. I'm like,
I know you have a
Yeah.
huge best friend bucket. That's why I had to ask. I was like, "Who's mom? Who's mom staying
oh
in
my
your
God.
house?"
Yeah. Katie Rich and Katie's, Jake's sister. I've known Jake and Katie for like 30 years. We go back to Louisiana times. So their mom, Miss Susie's in my house. She's taking care of my plant. She sent me a picture of my fig tree with my elephant ears. And she's like, what do I do with this in the winter? Like, it's just sweet. Like, yeah.
Oh,
It's real
that's great. Well, at least it landed in
Yeah.
good hands. So you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. They're taking great care of my home.
So tell me about the weather at the vineyard. Like, what is it? Because when we went to the Hamptons,
Mhm.
they were saying like it's great in the summer. There's a pocket of time that it's not so freezing cold, but when those that weather comes off of the ocean and everything, it's just freezing. But what is it like for you?
Well, I'll tell you, like, when I first got here, so I moved on April 16th, and I flew up here. I had shipped my card, and I flew up here. So I arrived to the Vineyard on the 16th, and it was, like, freezing cold in April, and continued to be so cold through May, like 30-degree weather through May. And all these trees, like, I live basically in the woods, and all the trees around me had no leaves at all. And I was like, did all these trees die?
Oh,
And they don't start blooming until the very end of May. It's a very late spring. I couldn't even, me myself, like being from Texas, I didn't think about getting into the ocean until the first day of summer because it was so chilly until June
Right.
21st. Like June 21st, literally it was like, oh, it's warm outside. Oh, it's like hot now.
okay.
So like June 21st, the official first day of summer, I'm going to say is when summer starts. And like August 31st, you feel like a little chill in the air, and it's like, it's over. It's just going to keep getting chillier and chillier. Summer is so short, 6, maybe 8 weeks of glorious, like pretty hot. Like, I'm like, am I in Texas? It's like low 90s,
Yeah.
humid, hot, sticky hot, which is great because the ocean is like so chilly. And people say, oh, the ocean's warm in August. And I say, there's nothing warm about the water. It's just less frigid in August compared to June. June, it's like, freezing. But then, so it takes a while to warm up. So it's nice because then you have September. Like the shoulder season is so nice.
Right.
September, the water's still very swimmable. Like I would say through October. I mean, it does start to get chilly in mid-October, the water, but it stays kind of warm because it had this ramp up of getting to its warmest like in August. So it stays warm in September and then starts to kind of chill out in October. But the weather in September is like perfect.
Perfect. It's like
There's
fall.
still in the air, but it's still warm enough. Like it still feels summery like during the day, and you can still swim in the water. And September's great. But then like by now, like this morning I woke up and it's beautiful outside. It's super sunny. And it's 35 degrees this morning. So, and I think we're going to just start getting into like highs in the 40s, lows in the 30s.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's exciting. I literally am like bundling up. I'm having to wear like a couple of layers to walk my dog, Jerry. Also, the other thing that's real crazy up here with the time change is how dark it gets. Like the sun sets at 4:15. 4:15.
Oh my gosh.
and it's all dusky. In fact, just last Sunday, I took my dog for a walk, and it was 3:45, and I said we just have half an hour because we wanted to go for a hike. So I took him on this hike that I'd done before, and I got really selfish. I got a little greedy, and I was like, "Oh, the point is just right there. You walk all the way to the point. It's this like beautiful view of a pond, and then there's like a tiny little beach, and then there's the ocean. So you can just see like just great views. Oh, it's just right there. It's just right there. Let's just keep walking." And we got out there like at 4:17, and I was like, "Okay, it's dusky. We got to get going." And I got so freaking lost, and it got so dark. And I had my phone with me like a total freshman. I was like,
"Oh, Dre,
Jerry was pulling me another way, and I was like, "No, I think it's this way." And then I was like, "I think Jerry was right." Obviously, always listen to Jerry.
Yeah.
What was going to be a half-hour walk turned out to be a 2-hour walk. I didn't get back to the car till 5:30, but it was like so dark. I was getting a little worried. I'm like, well, if we have to sleep in the forest, we'll just sleep in the forest.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Find us. But the wonderful thing about it is that, like, on Martha's Vineyard, I don't want to get too cocky about it, but it's just like, or not cocky. I don't know that cocky is the right word, but Martha's Vineyard is very safe. It's a very, very safe place. So like even my patients were like, I mean, absolutely nothing scary would happen to you in the forest. Like no one's going to attack you or anything like that. But it's just like, yeah, you're not going to see where you're going. But like there's really no reason to be scared like that for being attacked or anything, which is like that's a wonderful part of living.
That's a flex.
You can hitchhike on the Vineyard.
Wow.
I've been advised to hitchhike. Just hitchhike and someone will pick you up.
Oh my God. That's amazing. How beautiful. And you also like wildlife. You're not going to have a mountain lion on that island jump out at you. You're
exactly.
You're not, do y'all have bears or anything up there?
No bears or anything, which really surprises me. And like when I first got here, I was like, what's out here? Are there mountain lions or there bobcats? There's like, there are deer and there are skunks, like plenty of skunks all around. That's like a real danger. Skunks will come up to you, especially like at the end, like August, September. I feel like there were more skunks than ever. And they'll come up like on the patio of like restaurants, and everyone's like flipping out. I'm like, no one freak out, but everybody get up and move. Here's a skunk. Like, skunks are the most dangerous thing on the
y'all have. Y'all have aggressive skunks.
No,
y'all have aggressive skunks.
I'm very curious. Skunks want to know what's going on. Skunks want a glass of wine.
Well, they
cocktail.
Yeah.
They smell all the weed and they're like, "Oh, it's friendly area."
I think it's they're trying to mate.
Wait a minute.
So how many people live there full time, Dre?
I'm pretty sure the number is 20,000 year-round islanders, full-time islanders, and then in the summer months, I've heard 150 to 165.
Whoa, that's a big
people on that.
difference.
The summer months are just like
so
fresh, crowded.
Yeah,
it's super crowded. People are everywhere, which is kind of fun because there's like this buzz around the island, and there's like live music everywhere, and people are just hanging out and having a great time on the beach, and like fireworks. There's a very like deep Americana feel.
It feels like
summer
a summer camp, like a summer camp,
Totally, absolutely. Half the time in the summer, yes, I feel like I'm at camp, adult summer camp for sure.
That's fun.
But then at the winter, 20,000 people. You get the vineyarders, like the full-time vineyarders, and it's such a sweet community. People that really, really care about other people.
That's nice.
It's really, people who are literally like, you can hitchhike and someone will pick you up because like the vineyard is a safe place and everybody just wants everybody, and it's really sweet, and like salt of the earth people. I'm just
so
great.
happy for you, Dre.
Thanks. The last time I lived here, one of my patients in the outpatient clinic was a commercial scalloper. And in October, like I had already discharged him. And in October, I got like a message from the front desk to come to the front desk as soon as I could. And he had brought me 2 pounds of freshly shucked scallops. Okay.
Sweet.
I know. And now I have a patient who's a professional oysterman.
Oh,
Someday soon he has offered to take me out oystering.
nice.
He doesn't even like oysters, and he's going to teach me how to shuck them in his way. He's like, I have the best way to shuck them. You don't go in over here. I'll show you how to do it. And he's like, we'll go out and get 800 oysters like in a day. And I'm just like,
Oh my gosh.
I can't even wait. And then another patient told me that, yeah, you could, because it's so chilly now, you could just leave your oysters outside and just like cover them in a damp like burlap or something. And they're like, you could just have oysters there forever. So you could just like have a pile outside your door and just shuck them whenever you feel like. That's my goal this winter.
Oh, you're gonna do it. That's exciting. That's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so in your adventures, have you had any romance?
You know, no, I'm romancing myself.
I was about to say, it sounds like you're dating yourself. I love it.
Yes, totally. I'm dating myself.
I love that. I love that so much. We've had a couple people come on and talk about dating themselves, and I applaud it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'll just 4 years ago I did marry myself, so I'm just like kind of renewing my commitment to myself.
Okay, tell me about marrying yourself, because our niece did the same thing. She had
She did?
yeah, she married herself and had a ceremony and a reception. So tell me
Oh
about
my God, and like all my
marrying
family.
yourself. Yes, I think I was out of town. I couldn't make it for some reason, because I would definitely go to that,
This is hi, two Shellys, two views. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1.
Her computer's gonna die because she's out in the forest. So
Okay, of course.
okay, so what do you mean marrying yourself? Because I think this is a really fascinating move, and I want to learn more about it.
Yes. So I was on vacation in Cabo, San Jose del Cabo, with some of my best friends. This is July 2021. So after the pandemic, this is our first trip together. So some of our like first trip, of traveling in general, but definitely the first girls trip. We go to Cabo, and it was just real simple. We had just had some margaritas, and then I went into a jewelry store, and I saw this ring. I should go get the ring. I'm gonna go get the ring. I'll be right back.
Yes, please do. So she's talking about how she dated herself, and obviously she's married herself. She went and got a fancy ring in Cabo. What does it look like?
There's this ring here, and I asked the woman. I
Oh,
said,
that's
"This is
pretty.
sapphire." It's just like the total, really simple sapphire.
That is so pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's like
So
in silver. It's so gorgeous.
yes, like super,
Nice.
super heavy. So I asked her. I said, "Is that a sapphire?" And she said, "Yes, it's a sapphire."
Okay.
And I said, I took it and I looked at my girlfriends and I said, "I'm gonna buy this ring for myself, and I'm gonna wear it on this finger." And I said, I choose myself first, today and always. And I'm
Good.
going to buy this ring for myself. And I said, and I commit to myself today. And the woman that was
Good.
selling the jewelry, she says, "It is the most important decision you will ever make." And I said, "This is it." So then we went out to dinner that night, and one of my girlfriends was like, "Do you want to marry yourself right here, right now?" And I was like, "Let's do it right here, right now." It was just the five of us. And there was a huge mango tree there.
Oh,
Like,
gorgeous.
gorgeous, humongous. So I married myself it was spontaneous, and wonderful. And I literally, like, I would wear this on my wedding ring. I came back from that vacation. I used to do home health. And half of my patients, females, were like, "Oh, did you get married in Cabo?" I was like, "I married myself." I just said I married myself, and they all rolled their eyes. They're like, "Okay. Okay." And one of them was like, "Wear the ring on the other hand. Okay. Don't confuse people. Okay. Leave that hand open." And I said, "No, I will not."
And why not? I mean, you should put yourself first and have a real attachment to yourself. I mean, it's something I need to work on in therapy for sure.
Which I don't, I don't think I had that for myself. And I, literally I've been on your dating show and I feel like, all my 20s and all my 30s were about like, where is he? When am I going to meet him? Da, 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 da. And then I enter my 40s and I'm like, okay, if I don't meet him, it doesn't matter. And like, now I'm like, I'm so like whole and complete, and if I meet someone, it would be an amazing bonus, but it's not like a void that I have to fill. And
I applaud you. I honestly don't think anybody should get into a marriage if they have not married themselves.
Right? You have to choose yourself first.
I mean, it was such a beautiful lesson. And I am in awe of so many young people, like 25-year-old people realizing this, that me first, if I'm not whole, I cannot be a partner.
Yeah.
Totally. Absolutely. And I do feel like we, especially like our parents' generation, I think it was just like you get married, you have kids. So like a lot of that is ingrained in our generation. Like this is how it looks and this is how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to get married, you're supposed to have kids, you're supposed to get married in your 20s. Like I'm still part of that. Like I have many friends that got married right after college, but that's what you were supposed to do. And I feel like we're like on the verge of this revolution of like, it doesn't have to look any certain way.
Right.
Look however you want it to look. And
you get to pick it.
And you're such a beautiful partner for you that another person has to be incredible. Incredible.
I mean, at this point, I'm like, it's gotta be, right? It has to be there. It has to be the best. And also, you have to be more fun than Jerry.
I know. You have to be more fun than Jerry.
I told my sister that, and she like rolls her eyes. I'm like, no, really? Like, I love Jerry so much. Like, I have so much fun with him. I'm like,
oh my gosh.
I'd rather just be home with Jerry. And then I'm sure. Did you see this like research that came out like over the summer? I should have like bookmarked it. I have to find the article, but like there was like legitimate research done that shows that people that have a soulmate type of dog are just as happy as people that are married to their life partner who earns $90,000 a year. They like,
I believe it.
Down to that, and I'm like, I agree.
But was it the dollar? Was it the dollar amount? Because if they made 250, were they not as happy with their dog?
Exactly. I'm sure. Like if you met someone that made 250, you should probably go that way. But like 90 grand, it's like, yeah. I'm just as happy.
Oh my god,
hilarious!
I love it.
So funny.
I love that they gave it a dollar amount. I love that.
It's my favorite statistic. But so yeah, like being here on the Vineyard, like listening to that statistic this summer, like it's silly and it's funny, but I'm also kind of like, also just like leaving Austin. I was in Austin for 22 years and now I'm here. And I'm just finishing up my 7th month here. And I do feel like,
it's been 7
months. Yes. And I feel like the whole first 6 months, I'm just kind of like, I'm just now settling. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm just now like, why am I here? And what is happening? Okay. And yeah, let's get reacquainted with, I chose myself and, like, not like I'm trying to, like hermit up here, but at the same time, yeah, there's a sense of like getting to know myself in a different way for sure. And honestly, the first time I lived up here, one of my patients told me, he said, you really have to know yourself before you spend a winter on Martha's. Which sounds like the beginning of a novel or something, but I think it's going to get very cold. And I think like 75% or maybe 80% of the stores and restaurants close down. So it's going to be there. Yeah, I think there's like,
it's isolating. It's isolating.
But then also I've heard like, then you meet other people in community and like, the sense of like the year-rounders here. And I've heard that there's a real sweet, like there's like little art shows that are happening every week now and music that's happening every week. So that's really great. So I'm looking forward to like getting connected to people like that. But then also like last year was the first year in the winter that I had a very strong pull to hibernate. I'm like, I feel like we should be hibernating. I feel like
no. Like, have you read about Huggy season? Huggy season? It's a Danish lifestyle, and it is hibernation. It's this time of year. You put the candles on, you turn the TV off, you slow the music down.
You cook stew.
You cook stew,
right?
And you read books.
Yeah.
You read actual books.
Yes.
And
Do
you
something
connect with
crafty.
nature. Yeah.
Oh no!
Read about it. Read about it. It's so beautiful. I talk about it once the temperature drops below 70 in Austin. I'm like, it's walking season.
It's time to go within.
Let's go within. And Dre, I lived in the Tetons, and during the winter there were 20 people. 20 people. And we became such a community. It's like, you're cooking stew, we're making chili on Tuesday. It just changed. We would play checkers for hours.
Oh, I love
just
that.
slow it down.
What year was that for you? Like what time?
It was 1995 to 97.
Nice.
And it was lovely.
So how old were you back then? You were like 10?
I was 20. Yeah. I was 25 to 27.
Oh, perfect. Oh, that's great.
It was.
Wow.
It was very lovely, and everybody worked as a team. And if somebody went to the store, everybody was like, what do you need?
Yes.
Let's make sure you're settled. And I have 2 extra eggs today if anybody needs some eggs, and so it was so lovely.
Wow. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I definitely get a sense of that on the video.
Yeah.
People are just together.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear about your winter.
Yes.
Check in. Yeah.
And I have a patient who told me that her goal for the winter is to go into the ocean and try to stay in the ocean for 30 seconds every single day until April. And I was like, oh, people do that. So I'm like, I'm going to try some cold plunges, maybe once a month. I think that would be fun.
I cannot do that. I had such Shelly took me to one of those contrast therapy things. I thought my feet were going to crack in half. I was like,
right?
This is miserable. Why? But I think it's a mindset for sure. It's, and people that do it, they swear by it. I just can't do it for me.
Yeah.
But I literally thought my feet were going to crack.
Because it
hurt.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I went scalloping 2 weeks ago. And we go snorkeling. So we put on a wetsuit and you snorkel.
Oh,
you see the scallops on the ocean floor and you just get them with a little net, which is really amazing. Then you're having the freshest, the most delicious bite you've ever had. A fresh.
I mean, you are so adventurous, so open for it. I love that.
Oh, it's amazing.
When you catch it and you do it yourself, that tastes so different.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow.
But I'm probably in the water for maybe half an hour before I'm I just can't, my hands are they're in pain, what you're describing.
Yeah.
I'm no, my hands hurt so bad. Yeah. And it took a really long time for them to warm up and I'm like, all right, little old lady trying to scallop now.
Well, I love this.
Yeah.
Well, I heard from Robert and Kelly who got to come visit you.
Yes.
And I'm so I reached out to Dre last week and I was like, how much would it cost to get to Martha's Vineyard right now? And it's crazy. I was like, I'm so drawn to being there during the winter. I don't know why.
I'm in the winter.
No.
You might. Because then, what I've heard is that it will snow, but then it doesn't stick. It's it'll be gone within the next day. But people go snowshoeing on the golf courses, and there's no one out there. It's supposed to be so peaceful, or people go on a snowy beach walk. Can't wait.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for you.
Yeah. The beaches. Jerry and I went to a beach last weekend. He goes bananas on the sand. He just running back and forth. And we're the literally only ones out there on this most beautiful, gorgeous beach. So it's super fun. So you should come. There's plenty to do in the winter. We'll find something to do, Shelly.
I'll hibernate with you. I think I don't care. But I heard that the food was incredible. Robert and Kelly, who are big foodies, are the food was incredible. The lobster for everything. Fresh lobster was insane. And they also told us about the dump cheek, which I'm obsessed about.
Oh, right.
I know. I'm so glad. I love Kelly and Robert because I knew that they would love that. You know, I'm like, you want to get into like what's happening on the Vineyard? The Dump Teak is the best. The Dump Teak is a place. It's at the West Tisbury dump, like literal dump. You take your trash there, and there's like a little shed, and you can take clothing, housewares, books, whatever, and donate them to the Dump Teak. And you can't donate like junk. Like they go through it and they're like, nope. They sift through it. And then you, as a person going to the Dump Teak to like as a patron, you just take whatever you want for free. There's no money.
This is what my sister-in-law was wanting to do in Smithville, is to create a place where people can do a swap or whatever. You don't even have to swap. Just come get what you need.
Just come get what you need. It's such a great idea. Exactly. Like there should be one of these in every town, you know?
Yes.
Just go a new book if you want for free, you know, that people are just, agreed. Yeah. So like when you first got there, I mean, I have gotten, so I love the Dump Teak. I have people that are like, the Dump Teak is so nasty.
They say that? You're like, it's my favorite place.
It's so gross. I'm like, it's not gross. It's amazing. I have gotten like at least 3 like premium, gorgeous vintage pieces that are like just amazing. Coats, a fur-lined coat from the 50s. It has to be from the 50s. It's like this swing coat in perfect mint condition. For free.
I'm sorry.
Will you shoot us a video of all the Dump Teak items you've gotten?
I know. I got these champagne
coupe
Dump Teak.
Yes.
I got like 4 of these. I almost brought some of these from Austin that my grandmother gave me, but I'm like, I cannot risk these breaking on the move. Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave them in Austin. I miss them so much. I got to the Vineyard, and of course, you get them for free. Amazing. I need to. I don't know why I haven't. I should have like taken a shot of every single thing, like a picture or something of every single thing I've gotten from the Dump Teak. Also, the thrift store, Chicken Alley, is the absolute best.
Chicken Alley.
Chicken Alley, I know. And it's like everything is so inexpensive. Everything is so inexpensive. Yes, like other clothing pieces, major gorgeous vintage pieces that I've gotten for like $12, $20, $8.
Because in Austin, it's become quite the big business, and it's very expensive to.
I know.
To go to the vintage shops.
Oh, yeah.
It's so expensive. I'm like,
yeah.
Really? And I mean, it's usually you can find some really cool pieces, but I mean, you have to really search, you know.
Totally. And it's gotten insane where, you can't acquire a vintage item unless it's like $300.
Right. And then you try to go take your perfectly great clothes to the vintage shops, and they're so snooty about it. They're like, no,
I know.
Nobody wants this.
I know. I know.
What do you mean?
Uptown cheapsake, which takes forever, first of all. For them to sift through, you have to wait in the line and and I'm like, whatever. I have so much good stuff in there. I'm just gonna wait. And they just like very like quickly like sift through it, and they're like $20.
Yeah. Well, at least they took it. All my stuff, they're like, no, thank you.
In years past, I have definitely said.
I'm like, okay.
I'm like,
forget.
Yeah, and when they looked at my stuff, I'm like, I have a lot of shoes in the car. Should I bring them in? And they were like, they were like, no, we're good. We're good. You can just go elsewhere. Thank you very much.
That's so funny. I mean, that is true. I was like, how has this become so snooty? I mean,
I know, right? I know.
And then I go through it and I'm like, my stuff's better than some of this stuff. I get it. I don't get it. Well, Dre, this has been so magical to hang with you.
So fun.
We will definitely come make a voyage up there.
You must.
And hang with you. I think just what you're doing really speaks to me. I've lived in Austin my entire life. And I'm like, maybe I need to go somewhere for at least a season, somewhere different, you know?
Yeah, it's been fun. It is a totally different, it's like, it is like a big way, right, to like shake up your whole world.
Yeah.
You know?
Just for a season. Give it a just different change of view and venue, you know? So.
Yeah, totally explore a different place. And all of New England, like the last time I lived here, I went to Vermont and New Hampshire, which were both beautiful. So I'd love to get up to Maine and Nova Scotia. I want to go to Montreal.
Yeah.
yeah,
Gotta
just
do
think
it.
about like living somewhere else and just exploring new places, right?
Yes, do it. Do it all. I'm so impressed with you. I can't wait to come visit you. Before I let you go, is there anything in Austin that you miss? I mean, I know you're
Oh
living
my
in like
gosh.
beauty land over there.
I know. Oh, I miss everything about Austin though. I do miss Austin so much. I miss my friends, of course.
Yeah.
I miss live music. I miss the Saxon pub.
Yes.
I miss El Mason on South Lamar. I miss the best margaritas I've ever had.
Yeah.
I'd say I love to go hiking in Austin, but honestly, the hiking here is amazing. So
Oh my
I miss certain hikes in Austin, but we have great hikes here. But yeah, I miss the food and the music
Yeah.
and my
Yeah.
plants.
And you're like, that's so cute.
Yes.
Well, we love you, and we
Thanks
can't
for
wait
having
to see you in real life. So it'll be one of our goals of 2026.
Oh, you must come. It would be so fun. We'll have the best time.
Oh.
But Shelly, you should come in the winter if you want to also. You should come in January or February.
Yes.
I would love to. I would love to see winter and the vineyard.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Come in, we'll have some chowder
chowder.
and some martinis.
Well, Shelly was multitasking, trying to pack up her camper, get her family back to Austin.
Oh gosh, okay.
But we love you, and we will talk to you soon. Texas, Texas. Yeehaw.
Bye.